Industry rivalry usually depends on the interplay of the rest of Porter's 5 forces. The more power that buyers and suppliers have, the harder it will be to make profits, so there's a greater level of competition and rivalry in order to maintain market share. So how competitive is this industry? The Australian integrated logistics industry has over 60,000 businesses in it, many of which are small operators, so there are plenty of competitors. The industry is still in a growth phase, but this growth is starting to slow, and the industry cycle may move to a mature phase in the next 5 years. The industry doesn't have high fixed costs, therefore it is relatively easy to exit. It is also relatively easy to get in. The product being distributed is food and drink. They don't vary a great deal. Sometimes competitors are organised into regions. For example, an Adelaide group of competitors might not compete with another group who only service regional areas in South Australia. The level of industry rivalry is medium, but will probably increase to high as growth slows and competitors are forced to reduce margins. So, do these forces that impact on an industry help us to understand how competitive this industry is for the organisation in it? Would you enter this industry as a new competitor? We know there are a lot of suppliers who will be negotiating contracts on pretty much price alone, so it will be competitive to win those contracts. We know that any person with a truck could potentially set up their own distribution company quickly and become a competitor. Luckily, our buyers don't have too many choices if we get exclusive contracts for high-selling drinks, and there aren't any obvious substitutes for our services out there at the moment. But we also know our buyers will switch based on price quickly if they can. Customer service will matter, but buyer loyalty to a particular distributor is probably low. We would expect the level of rivalry in this industry to be high. Let's recap. Industry rivalry is influenced by the level of the other forces. For instance, if supplier and buyer power is strong and the barriers to entry are low, then industry rivalry will be high because new competitors can enter, all competitors are getting squeezed, and everyone has to compete more fiercely.